looks like it's in various stages of falling apart, so I love that. Is this actually live? Let's see. I've got something happening on one end. Alright. It does appear to be live. I love that. Alright. We're literally exactly where we left off. Let me move the text around a little bit on my end. Well, something appears to be crashing, but it is working, so we're just going to do this. We're going to dexterity roll away. Really wish I could have my... Oh, guidance. Lovely. Really wish I could have my... Well, I failed. Oh, I succeeded because of guidance. Very nice. Chat up on screen, but I can't. So, love that. Managed to push myself away.
I saw you on the ship.
Of course you did, Historian.
Strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod.
Of course you did.
And those tentacled freaks do to me.
Shush, shush. Alright. You have it backwards, they snatch me up too, put the knife away and we can talk. I haven't done anything to you. Yet.
You arrogant little...
Yes, I'm very arrogant.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us. Honestly, I have no idea. Put the knife away and we'll talk. It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm?
The light.
Of course.
The fear.
That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a small conversation. I really need to... I might text my sister and see if she can bring me a drink. That'd be so douchey, though. Oh, I might do that simply because it's funny. Alright. I think we're gonna... Apology accepted. I might have done the same if the rules were reversed. Can't say I blame you. Was looking forward to seeing yours. Let's get to that one. Can't say I blame you. I was looking forward to seeing yours.
A kindred spirit.
Thank you for approving, Shadowheart.
My
Just
name
that little
was Astarion.
smirk.
I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm quite the state, but I think I'm Dirge. All you need to know is you better watch your back around me. Tell him what the crash, nod. I'm Dirge.
A pleasure.
Thank you.
So, do you know anything about these worms?
A little bit, yes. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get rid of it. You should travel with me. Our odds are better together. I need to get moving, but you can shelter at my camp, or I've wasted enough time here. Farewell. Controlled it. We need to get rid of it. Travel with me.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
I'm extremely useful. Shush.
All right. I accept.
Where's Lae'zel? I need to see Lae'zel right
As
now.
he
Or Karlach.
joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Wait a minute. What's happening over here? Oh, it's just really far behind. Okay, for a split second, I was a little terrified that things were not working as they should be. Let me level Astarion up really quickly. Then I want to go get Withers. Let me check something really quickly. Something that's slightly annoying is I want to be able to see the chat for TikTok, right, for live. That way I can have the chat for both of these things that I can open and, you know, maybe see if somebody sends me a message. But I cannot see anything, unfortunately. That's why I keep popping off, is because I am trying to see if anybody has sent anything. I could, you know, make the game not full screen, but that's ridiculous and makes sense. Naturally, I'm refusing to do it. Let's see what we can get here. Ah! Move that there. Mess with the text a little bit. Ah, that's why. Baldur's Gate 3. Boop! Let's make the viewer count invisible, because I really don't care about that. Alright. Now we're gonna lock that back up again and close it. Actually, we're gonna do one more thing. Goodbye, subscription goal. I said goodbye. There we go. There we go. That looks nice. Well, as close to nice as we're gonna get. And accept. Such is life. I can at least be on YouTube. That works. Alright. Now, we should go get Gale. And then maybe after Gale... oh, let's see. Does Dirge have any dialogue with this? I forgot when I take off my glasses, I really can't see my screen anymore. I used to have decent enough vision, but I feel like my vision is just getting worse and worse and worse as time goes on. Which is sad, but what can be done? Potion of Speed, Void Bulb.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Yes, one imbecile. Hello, Gale.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Unstable.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the sigil. Oh, wait. Can I go into photo mode in the middle of dialogue? No, I cannot. Okay, interesting. I wondered if I could.
Anyone?
And high five. Fantasize about hacking off the hand. No, not right now. Slap the hand.
Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
I love Gale. That's so stupid. Quiet down, magic. Shadowheart. I love the guidance cantrip. It's so good. Especially since you can just put it on everything, like right off the bat.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Tug. Alright. Hello, Gale.
Oh,
Let me
Hello.
Gale sicker.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. usually better at this.
At introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Yes, I was. Never mind the Nautiloid. How'd you get stuck on that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Magic. I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Gale. Couldn't have faced it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there?
Love you, Gale.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite...
Insertee. Please
Are you
do
aware
not
after
call
a
it
period
that,
of
Gale. I implore
excruciating
you.
gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers. It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
I saw somebody
You
who
don't happen
modded
to be
their
a
character
cleric
right
by
off the
any
bat
chance,
to
do
be
you?
a mind flayer, and I do have a picture
Surgeon.
of the Emperor sitting right next to me, if
Uncanny
anybody is
adroit
at all
with a
curious. But they had modded their character
You
to
seem to
be
know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find
It
myself
was
hoping
funny.
to be in the
They
presence
were a
of the
mind
few.
flayer, and he said that, and it sounded so rude.
You don't happen to be one of them.
No. I am way better than any magic person ever, but no.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a...
Might move this a touch to the side. There you go. That looks better. Yeah, I was pretty much off screen. Let's do this. Wish I could do it sideways, but I can't, so such is life. Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect.
Yeah.
Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Yep. Alright, let's level up Gale really quickly. And then we're going to kill a mind flayer. Ah, second level. We are not going evocation. I believe blade singing is the new thing. It is. Invoke the blade song. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so we have two more spells. The blade singing is a master of wizardry and swordplay. You combine the elegant maneuvers of a warrior and the devastating magics of a mage. The resource power, this resource is used to call the blade song. Training in war and song. You gain a proficiency in light armor and the performance skill. You also gain proficiency with daggers, sickles, short swords, rapiers, scimitars, and long swords. Blade song, invoke the blade song. We make that bigger slightly. You gain a +2 bonus to armor class and movement speed increases by 3 meters. You also, we use feet here, first of all. You also gain advantage in acrobatics and a +2 constitution to a +2 bonus to constitution saving throws. You have unblocked the blade song climax. Don't call it that, please, I beg you. And the ability to activate blade song charges in combat. You cannot wear medium armor, short sword, or sickle. Alright. The blade song climax deals a possible 2 through 12 damage, 1d6 force, 1d6 health. Unleash the full damaging and healing effects of your blade song at once. Your blade song damage charges will harm enemies with an additional 1d6 force damage, and your blade song healing charges will heal you and your allies for an additional 1 through 6 healing points. This will end your blade song. Okay. Okay. That looks interesting. I'm going to turn you into a blade singer then. You are going to have shield, if you don't already have that. And let's do false life necromancy, but that's a necromancy spell and I want to have my character have that since that makes more sense for me. So shield because it is extremely useful, and find familiar because but find familiar really isn't all that useful of a spell in this game. I like it, but it's not really great. So we're gonna go burning hands and shield. Okay, I'd like to use the principal weapon, replacing your quarter stuff. You'll be able to channel your magic through it in combat. We have the dagger, sickle, short sword, rapier, scimitar, or longsword. I think we are going to go rapier because that will use his dex instead of his strength, and we do have a rapier on our person, so we're gonna go with rapier. And rapier does more damage than a short sword, a sickle, or a dagger. But we could do a scimitar. I don't know if scimitar is strength-based, though. Let me double-check something really quickly. Let me see if it is. Baldurs Gate 3. Scimitar. I don't know how to say that. Words escape me. One-handed martial weapon. Strength or dexterity modifier, but it does do a d6, and I'm fairly certain that the rapier does a d8, if I remember correctly. It does. Do I have anything interesting that they can do? No, we're gonna go with rapier. It's better, it does more damage, and it has better attacks, so we're gonna go with that. Alright. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's go. Very nice. We have... Oh. He's got his sword equipped. I didn't even have to use the, blade I have in my inventory. That's nice. My approval is fairly neutral, but such is life. 2 blade song powers. This. I'm gonna mess with the spells he has equipped right now. I don't care about grease. I don't care about sleep. We're gonna go these 2. That seems good. And then let's go kill a mind player. Then Astarion should get his boost next level, so I'll be able to pick for him. And then I've got to go and talk to Withers about Shadowheart. There used to be a bunch of fishermen in this area.
Mind flayer, and it's hurt.
I understand why they changed it up,
That
but...
thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Hello.
Approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
Hello.
You could and
If only you didn't feel pity.
didn't feel compassion.
I feel pity.
Compassion.
Given to the emotion, this isn't right. No, I should be furious. Shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Concentrate on its thoughts. I like this role because this is something you really shouldn't do, but it's... You can do it if you want to. I'm not, because I have not saved recently. I am, because I saved recently. Let's do this! That might have saved me, actually. But let's see what happens if I fail it.
Try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away.
I tried.
The monster lies exhausted.
You really
defeated.
don't want to succeed
Its
that, though.
eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Let's see what happens. Because I remember in the previous bits of this that it would take control of you, but I want to see if that still happens, so I am going to reload that. Because it's been so long since I even cared enough about this guy to kill him. Usually I'm blasted through this area already at Withers by now. I mean, this guy has some experience, so he does have a little bit that is useful, but not too
But then
much.
the feeling slips.
Intelligence.
The creature's
Shadow
mind
Art, come here.
seems to focus elsewhere.
I'm gonna change my dice. I can't, dang it. I
Your
keep on
mind
skipping through.
spews, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with
Yeah.
a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It
Yeah, it
needs
still does it.
sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Lean in for a kiss. Draw in your willpower. Improvise a mental shield against the creature's hungry mind. I'm gonna go with that. I am superior as a sorcerer, that's why. And
You
they really
feel
don't
the
want to kill you.
creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The monster lies exhausted,
Okay.
defeated.
That's interesting.
Its eyes, wet orange pearls,
It still does
radiate
it.
malice.
Close his eyes forever. I want XP, that's why. And I like stomping it, it's fun. To sleep, perchance, to dream.
Death is too good for it.
We do have...
Another step forward.
there should be a shovel around here, if I'm not mistaken. But I really don't want to get close enough to trigger the grove. So I think I'm going to go to camp and rest today. Not really because I think we've done too much, but because I do want to get a different bunch of... I want to sleep, because I know I'm going to get some... Okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm trying to explain it, but I can't. Hello. What? Oh. Long rest. Let's go long rest. Yes. I'm not going to do that walking into camp. That's annoying. Alright. Usually there's a cutscene that plays when you walk into camp for the first time, but because I teleported to camp, that isn't a thing. Particular clothing. I'm going to put on the hat. And the cape. I do like that weapon. It looks gorgeous. And I am going to equip it. Equip. Let's open this. Very nice. Take all. Take all. Don't really care about those clothes. Those clothes are kind of ugly. My outfit is not the cutest. I'm gonna push this to the other side, that way they can actually see my outfit a little bit better. I wish that I hadn't gone for Black Dragon, simply because, I'm not the biggest fan of the acid resistance. Fire resistance would be better, in full honesty. So I probably should have gone for a red dragon and then simply changed my resistances. Or simply changed my colors, rather, but such is life. Animal speaking. No, let's toggle that off. I do not want the shapeshifter's mask on right now. I want my outfit. Let me give Gale a instrument. He's gonna have, oh, he's not proficient in magical instruments. Well, he's getting it anyway. Just like I have one.
Such a headache.
Alright. I need a different outfit. Alright, let's look around camp. I don't think they've changed anything. The magic mirror is over here, so I can change my appearance if I'd like. Look at that. Honestly, the heterochromia is growing on me. Also, they have their stuff on night 1 now? Interesting. Interesting. Let's save. Let's talk to Shadowheart. Let's talk to Shadowheart first. It's been a while since I've talked to her first.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea?
Sure, what is a good idea? This camp is perfectly safe. Don't fret, we'll need some west.
Outside threats, perhaps?
Yeah.
Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
Agreed. Fine. Agreed.
Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Yep. Alright. I think he should give me the dialogue either way, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Shadowheart seems jumpy. Must not relish the thought of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is,
A little
a
novel.
little novel.
Can I enter photo mode now? Okay, no, I can't enter it at all during conversation. That makes sense, but I was curious about that. I tried it earlier in the middle of a cutscene where I was moving around a little bit, but I wanted to see if it would do anything when I was stopped. It won't. That's fun. Which makes sense. You could use the camera to, like, push through walls and stuff and see stuff that maybe you shouldn't. Give it a try. We need to be fresh tomorrow.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
Sure. I'm not tired yet. I'll sleep
Suit
later.
yourself. Sweet dreams.
And I will have dreams, because unlike you, I ain't an elf. I can sleep, boy. Loser. Go to hell. Thank you, Gail. Appreciate it. Open this really quickly. Alright, love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Good evening to you too.
Ha! You're a good sport.
I know.
Go to hell. An everyday expression.
Look at him brushing his hair in the
trivial, it's
background.
almost
That's funny.
meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
What's in your mind?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
Brooding will get us nowhere. Action will.
This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right.
Of course I am.
Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Alright, let me go check and see what his telescope shows me.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Alright, we are gonna go to bed. I call this one. Let's use a single camping supply. Full rest. I do wonder...
Writhe with sickly dreams, a deep dread floods you. Though you have a tadpole, you know your broken mind is not like the others who bear the worm. A few scraps of the past come back to you now and then.
I always miss this
You
cutscene.
can
I'm
never
glad to see
quite
it.
tell where the knowledge comes from. Inexplicable, violent yearnings overwhelm all other thoughts. Who could you possibly be to be their vessel?
Think upon your heritage. Is the truth hidden? I'm gonna save because it's been so long since I've seen this cutscene. Usually, I wait so long to rest. I don't get this first night cutscene. Contemplate your crafts. Why do you have the skills you do? Probe your mind. I must be death herself. You were once someone awful. Was the truth hidden there?
The ancestral knowledge of your dragon clan is diluted amid the liquid hate in your blood. It must have been a very long time since you were among your kind. When you try to think of a home, your mind twists itself back to indulge in the delights of the day. You recall waking up, hearing the pounding war drum of blood. How much you treasured the sight of the first corpse you touched.
Let me load over a touch quickly. I want to go through the rest of that dialogue. Like I said, it's been so long since I've seen any of that dialogue. I'm kind of curious as to what any of that will be. And I'm playing this for myself, considering I'm fairly certain. Let me check. I have 0 viewers on this. I have 0 viewers on... No, I am A-okay to go and spend some time just doing some stuff for myself right now.
With sickly dreams, though you have a few inexplicable, violent
think upon my
You're
craft.
fortunate your sorceries come from your instincts and not your mangled head. The lingering traces of your battle intuitions are there, but the sly urge within calls you to use them for harm. You recall waking up, hearing the pounding war drum.
Let me load this over. That's interesting. So it does do a very good job of making your character creating things part of the character with the Dark Urge. I would love to run through and see what the other dialogues are. My heritage. What would it say if I was a drow, an elf, a halfling, stuff like that. I might have to look that up after this stream because I'm genuinely a little curious. Beep, 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 beep.
Inexplicable, violent
Probe your mind. What thoughts stand out the most?
Up, hearing
Okay.
pounding.
Not that one, because that just loads you to the next one. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I keep on... I very, very recently, I know I mentioned it on this stream too, I have a picture of the Emperor
As you
from
ride
BG3 sitting next to me. Keep on
inexplicable,
looking over him and just pausing.
yearnings
I must be
overwhelm
death.
all- There are many, many more kills ahead of you. That is you. A killer. You recall waking up.
Alright, a single bit of dialogue. I hear ya. Let's load over and see what the next one is. But it would be fun to poke through and see what other things this dialogue has to offer. I'm sort of new, not
As you
new-ish
ride
to the
with
Dark
the
Urge, not new,
inexplicable,
but I've
violent
played
yearnings
with
over
something
what
awful.
once. But now, you recall waking up,
Alright.
hearing the pound.
Let's load. I'm gonna go back and do what I did before because I honestly like the Dragonborn answer a lot. Because it has been a decent chunk of time since you were part of it, and I like this picture a whole lot because this is pretty much the entirety of the game. Something that I was skip.
Inexplicable, violent
Heritage.
assassin must have when you try. You recall waking up, hearing the pounding.
talking a
war
lot to
drum
myself
of
here.
Blood.
Load that. That seems good. Got that going. That seems good. Swear to resist these sick urges, whatever the cost. Lean deeper into my foul imaginations. Why are these memories so beautiful? Fret, there's something worse in your head than a tadpole. Resist the urge.
There must be a way through this red fog. As you fall asleep, you are a shivering and shaking mess. Blood. 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 Blood.
We'll load that over, because I know that leads into the next scene. Sleep, beep, beep, beep. I don't know whether or not I'm going to lean into the Dark Urge or lean away from it. I don't know necessarily, I should say, because I have played through some of the acts as the Dark Urge, but generally I find that I like playing, and then I'm like, I can restart the game, and so I restart it. The first playthrough I ever did actually was an evil playthrough, because I knew if I played through the game and got the good endings, I would never want to do an evil ending. So I'm not doing a evil run, but you can still do a good game and get the good ending, even if you are bad right? You don't get a great ending depending on what you do, because you can have some pretty terrible stuff appear in the epilogue. Leaning deeper into my foul imaginations.
Your body feels aroused.
It does
imagining
not.
A broken, twisted neck.
What?
And a thrill thinking of a trailing intestine.
It does not.
As these images flood your mind, you fall soundly asleep like a babe in arms. Blood.
We're gonna load that over because I do not. Excuse you, me? Not the wildest thing that has ever been said to me. I'm looking at you, Scaleritus Fell, and at you, Past Dirge, for that very concerning thing. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking
The
about.
sight of how cruel your old life must have been. What could have happened to make you forget? As you fall asleep, you are
Shivering and quaking mess. I wonder why he decides to do all this. I'm not going to say the spoiler because I know the spoilers of this game, but just in case somebody's scrolling through this and comes across my video, I don't want it to their first impression of me to be a horrible spoiler for BG3. An obvious spoiler,
sight of the first
but a
corpse you touched.
one, but a big spoiler nonetheless. Worse in my head.
Instinct tells you you must protect yourself from you. Discover yourself before it is too late. As you fall asleep, you are a shivering and shaking mess. Blood, 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 blood.
Alright, now I can finally drift off to sleep with that lovely lullaby in thoughts. Oh, drifting off to sleep again. Ah, very nice. How do I look? I think I look pretty dope with that hat. I look a little ridiculous, but I do love it. What? Oh, he wants to talk to me. Why does he want to talk to me?
Huh. You look rabid. Pained. Sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
Why are you talking to me, Astarion? I have no memory. Something awful is brewing within me. I don't know what. I want to save this. I have never seen this before either. Well, I might have seen this. I don't know. This seems slightly familiar, but I think it was Gale who talked to me last time. I have no memory.
Well, so far, my tadpole and I have been nothing but best friends. Something else is happening to you, isn't it? You have bouts of swooning and swaying, and your jaw is grinding like you're poised to chew off your tongue. Do take care of yourself.
Asshole. Alright, we're gonna load this over. See what else he says. He's gonna be a douche the whole time. I did not mean for this stream to be nothing but me loading over, but I'll take any more bits from the story I can take, considering I have played about 1,000 hours of this game. Not exactly 1,000 hours, but well, not exactly 1,000 hours on Steam. I have played it on a couple other things.
Sick.
Thank you.
You're spasming and twitching. You have bouts of...
Alright, so he's just gonna say the same thing. Let me load over and see if he says something else, because that was just the same bit of dialogue again. Grimforge! Very nice. Lovely. I love all the matte paintings in this game. I might go grab the Ifan Ben Med's painting. I know where that is.
You're spasming and twitching. The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
That's funny. These cruel thoughts, they aren't me. Something has cursed me. A feeling deep inside possesses me and whispers murder over and over. I don't want to confide in you if you won't take me seriously. They aren't me.
It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth.
Of course you do.
Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Alright, let's load over. He's such a jerk. I think, Will I'm getting, next. No, it's Lae'zel, and then Will, and then I'm gonna go get, Karlach, so that'll be nice.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on. It seems you've been dealt a file.
Same difference. Alright, we're gonna load over. It makes sense that you wouldn't put too much dialogue in this, but such is life. At some point, I do want to play the game as one of the origin characters. I just don't really feel the need to, truth be told. I'd love to see all the
norm
differences.
is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves. What did you think I was going to say? Oh, come here. I'll kiss you better.
No. Bye-bye. Dillweed. Alright. Let's go get this. Why is everybody glowing? What did I click? There. Okay, you're not clicking. You're not glowing again. Let's... Potion of mind reading. Let's leave camp. And there we are. Should be a chest over this way. Or did they take out the chest? That's annoying. Maybe, hopefully they didn't take out the loot. There should be a bit of loot over here. Ah, there it is. They didn't. I'm just blind. Okay, that's not bad. Not great, but such is life. Ah, let me go get the other chest before I forget about it. Because I do want a bit of gold. Like I said, I am going to be multi-classing a little bit more. And I am, as soon as I get Withers, going to be going and asking Withers to do something for me. Actually, I might not have the strength on any of these characters to actually move anything right now. Slightly annoying, but such is life. Everybody else looks lame. I look epic. Look at me. And it makes sense that I'm wearing this cloak because the red prints and all that. Where is it? Let's walk over here. I remember when they had to make this jump shorter, that way oh, shows it. Halflings could actually make that jump. There we go. I might not have the strength.
Grooves in the mud around that rock.
Not enough strength. I don't. Alright. I don't think, what's his face even had enough strength to get over. I could just take a elixir of hill giant strength and get the money. Where's Gale? What? Gale! What the f- Did you not have enough strength to get up? You didn't. Okay, well, Gale... There you go. We're gonna go back to the cliffs because I'm not using an elixir for that. I'll try to keep that in mind. Let's go get Lae'zel and then hey Lae'zel. They're not even gonna be mean towards me because I'm not a drow this
Zora
time.
was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
I kind of forgot I was live streaming. I was about to skip through all of this again.
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Hello, friend.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare.
Hello, Lae'zel.
Yet you hear her voice.
I
Get
am
rid
your
of them.
knight in not-so-shining armor. Get out of here. Leave it to me. That's not great. Am I gonna use up my only inspiration? Yes, I am. Because, dang it. Alright, toodaloo. I keep on forgetting. I keep on
She's
intending
right.
to change
Let's
what the
go.
dice looks like.
We need to check out that blast.
The blast from yesterday.
You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Toodles. Don't know what that's about. Bye.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Alright.
Observe, listen. You will hear goblins before.
As you say.
The pathing for her is still a little scuffed, but such is life. Hello?
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
I love her ear. That's probably weird
My
of me to
people
say.
possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Sure.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness.
I am very weak,
Don't let her take
especially when it
advantage.
comes to Lae'zel. Thank you for asking. Sure. You might as well
You may as
suggest
well
a
suggest
wyvern bow to worms.
worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Thank you. Wait. The mushroom behind her, is that from the Underdark? Alright, let's go.
Make space.
That
and
right
my
there.
might
That's
is
glowing.
yours.
Take a Starian's place, Gale, Shadowheart. Maybe I can't. I need a healer. Gil and me are the only ones with the new class, and we're about to go into combat, so I want to see what that looks like. I could replace Astarion. Sure, replace him.
Gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Ready for battle. You have
Come
made
here.
an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I will.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
Understandable,
You've
Shadowheart. You're a
sharp
bit of a
tongue,
prat.
elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
Alright.
A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
I really need the extended, Is that... No, it's not. Okay. Let me look at my alchemy patch real quick. Filter craftables only. Alright. Level up, supposed to...
My faith will guide me.
Blade singing. Let's level her up. I don't think it should be until another level up until she gets a anything interesting. No, it isn't. Alright, but she will be of lots of help during the next fight, and unless we have been royally boned, she should have what's-his-face's. We have been royally boned. No, it was Shadowheart who picked it up. Oh. Okay, I was about to be really angry for a split second. Because I spent so long trying to kill Commander Zalk, and for a split second I just didn't think that she had it. 14... Can he wear medium armor? No, he can only wear light armor. Do I have any light armor? I don't think I do. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to get him some light armor. It's medium armor. Alright. Well, I tried. Is that better than yours? Yeah, it is. Alright, we're gonna swap your clothes, Shadowheart. You're in something basic now. I do like your outfit, though. So... might steal her clothes here in a minute. All I know is I'm just not a big fan of Mai. outfit. So. And I do want combat. So. I'll lose a little bit of friendship points with Shadowheart and Gale, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be a Pratt. Let's go in through the front, so I think I can get a little bit of a relationship with Lae'zel, and I like that, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. And let me change my staff, because I kind of want to be a mix of a blade singer and a warlock, whatever I am. 2 to 5 damage. Look at how sweet that looks, though. That this blade, doesn't that look epic? I don't think I am not proficient in that. I can literally only have this out. I don't think I can wear anything else. I can't. Huh. Well, that certainly makes things less complicated. I'm gonna send this to camp really quickly. This and the other mind I don't need until Act 2, so we can pick those up when we get to it. Alright. We're gonna save, just in case. This should not be hard at all, but just in case. Especially with Commander Zulk's get up. Wait a minute, I want to look at something. Yes, okay, I did, alright.
Pity you aren't as good at grave robbing
my
as you
feet.
are at excuses.
Hello.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop!
I got so close to you guys, you
Got
really need
ourselves
to turn around.
competition already. That's
I look like a
our
pirate.
ship.
I look amazing. Don't want to hurt you. But provoke me and I'll be stabbing long after you're dead. That's interesting. I'm not competition, I am annihilation. I mean no harm, I'm just looking around, the ship's full of monsters. I do want to kill them, so I'm going to be threatening for a second. I am not competition, I am annihilation. Let's threaten these assholes, they're mine.
You're all hot air. Think you can get us to
I did
leave
not
that
get Lae'zel's
bounty to
approval.
you? Not a
Sad.
chance.
Sad.
What are you lot waiting for? Get her!
Let's do this. For annihilation, I am... Oh, wait, did I rolled a 3 for initiative, did I not? I want to see what my initiative roll was. How do I see that? Jerks. I'm fairly certain I rolled a 3 for initiative. What were the rest of their rolls? If it must have been a 13, because no way would a 3 have gotten me that far ahead. Alright. Let us... Sickle. Alright. Let's confirm. He is blade singing. This means that he has a +2 to his armor class, his movement speed, and advantage in acrobatics and a +2 to constitution. So that means that you look dope, by the way. His current armor class is what? His current armor class is a 13. I thought, oh. Do I not have a... Wait a minute. Are you telling me that a sorcerer who has a little bit of dragon blood in their system gets a +2 to their armor class, but like the half dragon sorcerers get that, but me as a fully scaled thing doesn't get a boost to my AC? Are you kidding me right now? And look at this. Oh, huh. That's ridiculous. Well, he's blade singing. Class action. Alright. And I can just end it, or I can have a climax, which is totally not bad at all. I should have put on mage armor. Alright, well, let's witch bolt her.
Checkmate.
There she goes. Let's start behind this really quickly so she cannot retaliate as easily. One blade sun charge. Oh! Okay, interesting. Charges by casting a level 1 spell or above that are not weapon attacks. That are not weapon attacks? Huh. I wonder what that means. I'm not exactly sure, but we shall see. Does that increase this? No, it doesn't. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Let's go hurt these guys. Should be able to hit him. I don't know. I just wish I wasn't standing there. That way I wouldn't have to waste this. I won't be able to side hit him. Such is life. We have a little bit more now. I might be able to... no, just slightly too far away on both. Such is life. Alright, die. If I want to waste this, I can get it back on a short rest, so yes. Alright, die. Oh, alright, well that was a waste. Oh. Well, at least you didn't decide to do that to me. So it's a weapon attack and that. That's interesting. I'm gonna make sure he gets that cantrip next time, because that makes more sense to him. Or for him, rather. This deals more damage. Die! Well, we'll run this way. He's gonna get me, but I expect as much. I'm resistant, baby! Half damage. Did I get half damage for that? I don't know. I succeeded on a saving throw, so how much damage did I take from that? I don't know. Well, such is life. Let's get this guy out. There you go. Oh, well. Let's hit him with this. He's out. There goes Gimblebach. Can't hit him from this distance. Okay, I wondered. Let's just wear it. I'm gonna hit him with this. It doesn't really matter. He's not gonna kill us. Not unless he pulls out some sick moves. Oh, well, he might kill me. It'll be... No, wait, no, I won't be able to hit him. Don't know why I was running full confidence in an area that I would not have been able to hit him from. Oh, there we go. Gale is still asleep, which I love. Alright. 60, 70. I'll take it. Bye-bye. Alright. And then Gale should be out fairly quickly. Let me get some loot. Ah, and I have some armor for Gale. Some heads, horseradish, very nice. Gale. They used to make you have a dialogue in order to grab things from people who were dazed. I'm very glad they took that out. This. Oh, I have to get a story into, oh, and I have Lae'zel, so I do want, oh, there's a shovel to go get a couple of things. She's got a couple of scrolls. Mine. Take it. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can get, really. That one. I guess I could equip that. Whereas I have sightseeing. I don't need it. And I'm not proficient, so I won't be able to cast magic. So let's take that off, actually. I can equip it there, but when I take this off, and I should still be able to cast spells. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Let's get some armor on Gale. Nope, wrong one. Where is the... There it is. Okay, no, Gale, have clothes on, please, I beg you.
Ready, whatever it takes.
Don't think we have any magical amulets yet. There I am. Alright. Very nice. Drop that and that. Nothing I can do with the majority of this. Let's grab... kind of don't want a short rest already, but I can. I'll wait. I have a couple of things I intend to do. Really wish I had healed. I probably can survive this combat with him if I sneak in. I believe in me. I believe in me. Take a healing potion. There we go. I'm going back and forth about using a stupid healing potion.
All right out there?
Yes, it is me. Let me in. I sound exactly like Gimblebach. Natural? No, modified, still.
Be shaken, boss.
I keep on forgetting the... Oh, very sad. I'm gonna...
You're dead!
No, actually, you are, though. Alright. Smack. And then... Where is it? Smack. Get a disadvantage. Smack. You concentrating on something? Ah, guidance. Smack. And smack. Very nice. Fine. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Have I been this way before?
I should hope not.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Yep.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Take. 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 They have trading cards in, oh, there's Fane. Let me pop pop him in my pack. They have trading cards for BG3 right now, and I have Chihira, but nobody else. I usually don't really care about the trading cards in, I'll take that cheese wheel, thank you, Steam, but you can bet your last dollar I am going to, I might end up spending actual IRL money so I can get a hold of some of those trading cards. It's kind of horrible. Alright, where's what's-her-face? There you go. Damn it. I really don't want to pile up on this door. Alright, I might put me here. I can't save my action, which is kind of annoying. But can I jump through? No, because I just stepped to the side. That is interrupted. Alright. Well, do what I can.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Yes. Oh, no. Good. Alright, let me push me forward. Alright. Explosion! Notice they don't... They definitely heard that. They just decided they did not like this lady. Alright. There's him. And... bye-bye. Alright, nothing in there. I'm gonna wait for that fire to disappear because I don't want to have to heal myself again. Alright.
Let's see.
I don't think there's anything in here. There might be a pair of clothes in this room. Pair of clothes. 2 pairs of clothes, actually. And
Better
shoes.
make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Shush, Shadowheart. I'm looking at clothing options. Homely clothes, which is actually nothing. Is it just pants? It is just pants. Alright. Tasteful boots. Let us take a look at Scruffy Vagabond. It looks alright. Not amazing, not horrible. I'm actually kind of a fan of this. I don't like it with the shoes, but I do kind of like that outfit. I might walk around in that for a bit. Mainly because I kind of miss having a shirt. And I don't like my bralette. Alright. Let's go with this. I think that's a cute outfit, so. Let me put on my armor. I mean, it's not cute, but I like the swap between the regal outfit and the cute hat and all that stuff, and then just, oh yeah, and Vagabond.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Let me show you. There we go.
Clear off! We got here first.
Well, that bodes well for us. Alright.
Certainly.
Already on fire, so no use trying to stop that. Let's start blade singing. No, actually let's not, because I don't intend to, because we have 2 major fights. Why'd I do that in the last one? 2 major fights coming up. I suppose I am trying to rest more. I have 1 major fight coming up. But as that's the case, I don't really even want to use many spells either. Alright, let's go, Barton. Die. Nope. Oh. Oh, did I just keep him there in the doorway? No! He's ensnared in the doorway. Well, we're screwed. I suppose I can push Lae'zel through. Alright. Can Lae'zel jump through? That's what we gotta know. I can! Yes! Alright. And die. There he goes. And nobody else has anybody they can hit. Love that. Love that.
Time to strike.
Alright. Can Shadowheart hit her? Or her? I actually can. Alright. Goodbye, Sephiri. And there she goes.
Sometimes the only way
I
out
hit
is through.
her. I can't directly hit her. 16. Does she resistant to any damage? No, she isn't. Well, Dwagar. I'm gonna use poison damage. No. Let's... I'll only hit her. There's no dead thing near her. Ah! Ah, fine.
Talk to me.
I will ascend.
Uh-oh. Well, they rolled a 15. Won't get hit. Da 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 dun da 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 da. All right. Let's hit her.
Have to keep going.
Let's really hit him. He's bleeding, so he'll get hit another time. Where is my... I don't have it. Joy. I can heal myself, so we're gonna do that. Alright.
Can't afford to
Shadowheart. Ooh, you can topple that. That's nice. Can Shadowheart hit them? No, they can't. We're gonna jump over you, Gale. Sorry, Gale. Alright. Which is better? Firebolt is a 55. This is a 60. 60 it is! Ah, not bad. Not bad. We're kind of dead. Why didn't you go into your rage first? Oh, well. They're gonna attack Dirge. Skip.
wounds are too much to bear.
You're fine. Stop being dramatic. They're on. We're dead. Well, if I can hit them... Alright. Let me go back a bit. I'm not on fire anymore. I'm gonna use every single... I really need a higher armor class. Don't react. Because we can get ourselves up after this and get a short rest. Wait, did I... How did I heal? Wait a minute. I healed one. What happened there? Why was I healed for 1 hit point? Ah! Yes, that's right. Because I'm a... Okay, yes. Quite. I forgot that that was a thing I do. Okay. I I'm pleased. I'm less pleased.
Survival is all that matters.
It's got 5 hit points. God, you have got to be kidding me. Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Alright. Can't hit me now.
Waits.
Die. Okay. Let's get these people up.
That's curious.
Get her up! Oh my god, you walked over and just rudely, just watching them? Okay. Well, they are bruised and battered. But don't worry, I will not heal you. Why did I use all of my cool stuff on them? Ooh, more clothes. Hello, Baron. Simple toxin, clothes. I am not proficient in light armor. I have enough for Astarion and, what's his face, so... There's the Unclaimed. Yep. Read that before. Don't feel like reading it. Bit of a boring book. Oh, letters to your family. Oh, yes. Yep. 5 candles. I'll take them. Looter's trunk. I'll take it. Lever. I'll take it. I'm not gonna heal myself yet. I know I'm walking around kind of close to death.
No
But
traps, please.
such is life. Simple toxin, bit of gold, this, and disarmor. Alright. Alright. We're gonna save before we go into that other
This
room.
place wasn't built for the living.
No, it's a crypt. There used to be
Here, I hope.
a whatchamacallit? A scroll in that chest, or in one of these chests in here. Can't remember if this one or that one, but they took it out before early access was published. Take that. I mean, it makes sense. They do give a lot of loot, right? You have more stuff in BG3 than you know what to do with. I don't know why I make this difficult on myself. I could go to sleep. There is literally nothing keeping me from going to sleep right now. Did I save? I'm gonna save again. Hello. Boss. Alright. What's that button do? Can't remember. Might press the button. Hello. I'm gonna take the glaive and the bone. Why? Because I feel like it. I don't think there's anything of note in the heavy chest.
My.
Huh.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Don't worry, we will. Let's go over here. I'll take the maul and the ring armor. Comfort. Ah, you're fine. Kind of sad. The last time I played, I was a barbarian, and I had so much more health. Ah, soul coin.
Strange coin. I wonder what.
A lot to the right person. We're gonna drop the skulls. We're gonna sort by weight really quickly. Sort by weight. Is this better than the armor you are currently wearing? No, it is not. Worse. Much worse. Alright, well then, we're gonna send that to Shadowheart. We're gonna send this to camp. Considering I do not need it. And scale mail to camp. Sure. Also gonna send the photo of Thane to camp. That seems well and good. Alright, everybody, leave me. Go out there.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright. As long as I stand right here, this shouldn't matter. That did not automatically go into turn-based. glad I sent everybody back. I'll let Zell go in there.
Nuggets will be done.
Let me exit turn-based really quickly.
Inefficient path.
It's an efficient enough path, I think. Turn-based. Let's go over here. It used to automatically go into turn-based. I know I'm talking a whole lot about what it used to do, and it doesn't do that anymore, obviously. Let's bring me back to life. Stupid.
I need to hold on.
Meant to do that. Alright. Let's have everybody come over here.
At the ready.
Alright. Alright. Yep. Magic pockets. Let's go. Let's go get another thing for what's-his-face. Alright. Where's the book?
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Lockpick that really quickly. Nah, I failed. Such is life. I got a ton of these. What do you think? I'm gonna go through all 7? I may. I may. Alright. What do you think? I'm gonna go through all 5? I may. Why am I doing this? Who's got the highest dexterity? Is that you, Shadowheart? No, you have the same dexterity I do. But you are proficient in this, so lockpick that. You're not proficient? I thought you were an urchin. You did it? Ugh, okay.
Well, that ends.
Are you not an urchin anymore, Shadowheart? No, you're right. You're an acolyte.
Lost in thought.
Huh. Suppose that's I should really have known that. Me oh my. I say I know so much, but I really don't.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Die. Lock. Ah, critical. Very nice. What is my F12? I have a
As the lock
screenshot button,
opens,
but I can't
weak
remember what it
magic
is.
pulses from the book. Such a waste, binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
I wonder. Ah, I made it.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
All right.
Breathe deep and move.
All right. We have 2 inspiration points right now. We have 3 inspiration points. That's right, because she's an acolyte now, not a urchin.
No sign of a
I
struggle.
didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
All right. Let's do some healing. Nobody's hit points are going. Nobody's spells are going to come back, so we are kind of lost on that. But he can get back his lost spell, so we're going to do that. And I could get back a spell slot. Alright. Sure. Alright.
I'm sure.
Can't get back hers, but we kind of do need her channel divinity.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright. Let's take a short rest.
feel that one later.
Alright. We're not planning on doing the Grove fight today, because I promised I wouldn't do stuff like that to myself, so I'm gonna take another short rest.
Keep going a little longer now.
Alright, let's save.
That's
And
curious.
button. Hello. Well, I look great. I don't know about you guys. Remember when they used to have a hood on him? Back in the good old days.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Alright.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Of course you would say that. That's funny. Alright, well I'm gonna dart in here. Y'all have fun with that.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Ah. Alright, we're gonna have Shadowheart come here and talk to the dead real quick. Alright. 55, 85. I got 10. There you go. Alright, that's totally gonna end well for him. Let's bring Shadowheart out here. Alright. Well, this'll stay with me, right? You can all see me. This will not stay with me. Well, that was a bit of a waste. Just pointing out, the thing said all that could see me. They could all see me. Concentration broken. That's alright. Concentration strength, they're successful. I'm shocked. Well, it's not going to be for long. It is going to be for long. Okay. Apparently me hiding like a little bitch was not needed. Alright. We can use all of our spell slots here because I don't intend to not go again. Boop. Boop. Try me. They are, in fact, no. Oh, trying me. All right. I mean, I'll take it. That went up and on? No, it did not. Okay. And considering what I just did, not even a second ago, I feel so stupid I can't even. I really thought it would travel with me. It didn't. I was a cleric, for God's sake. I played a cleric once. In fact, in my favorite playthrough, I was a cleric. But no. Okay. I like this little clicky clacks they make. It's kind of funny. Okay. I would not be able to make it through. Let's get this bad boy. Ah, critical miss. Love that. Critical miss. Love that. Okay. It's not good when I do it, but when other people do it, that's alright. Damn. I suppose he does have a advantage on concentration. There that guy goes. Very nice.
Step by step.
Step out of here. down here. There we go. Let's do another one. There we go. Alright. You kid. How many spells do they have? Because I've literally only seen, like 2 or 3 spells. Alright. You're a corpse. Target is dead. It's not as dead as you want it to be. Alright. Gale.
Victory is assured.
You go mess him up. Go mess him up, Gale. Huh? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, in that case, we're gonna do this, I guess. Alright. I didn't realize that was necessarily how that worked. That's fun. Alright. And I'm glad that we're getting Withers, because I do need to talk to him really quickly. I get the amulet of speaking with the dead.
To hide one sarcophagus.
Alright. Speaking with the dead amulet. Don't mind if I do. Hey, Withers. Withy boy. But. I do not have the Withers Big Naturals mod on, unfortunately. So sad. Otherwise, this scene would be fantastic. As it comes, it's only mediocre, you know, at best. Slightly creepy. He does have fantastic eyelashes, though. Alright.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken.
I know, I do look great.
I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
10 points. At least according to the game I play. What
I
are
am
you?
not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Sure.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
That gold headband. That's what they slaughtered, but what cost me to harm others.
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied.
Thank you, Withers.
We have met, and I know thy face.
Thank you, Withers.
We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Bye. See you again in about 5 minutes, dude. Take that. Let us leave. I don't think any of them are going to have anything too important, but I am going to grab it. Toodles.
These chambers.
Toodles. Alright. But I should have a, whatchamacallit, actually. A shovel. So I can actually get the thing. And I've got Lizelle, so I am going to go get the thing that I need a strong person to grab. There it is. Okay, if somebody could see it, that'd be great.
That's curious.
In Divinity Original Sin 2, you could scrabble it with your hands. That'd be fun. A bomb! Gracias. Alright. Let's go over here. Forget that you can't do that in this game. And, oh, don't need you to crawl around. Keep on pressing C on accident. Alright. Wiggle. 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 Alright. Come here. Come here. Why are you so slow? I'm only asking you to march across half the world. Alright, there we go. I would do the level up screen, but unfortunately time pauses when you're in the level up screen, so I don't think anything would necessarily change. Alright, Lae'zel. Oh, look, that it still has that ping. That's very nice of them. Alright, grab the rock. There we go. Harper's notebook, Ruby. Harper's map, read. Cash, read. There you go. Saloonites, let's march back up here. Roadside cliffs. And let's go to bed. Because I've got enough of this. Yes. I have more than enough camp supplies. There's him, there's her, there's Withers. Let's go talk to some people. Gale and Gale. I don't think anybody has anything too interesting. I mean, Astarion has his little spiel, but it's whatever. I am going to bring Astarion back into the party simply be...
Be with you in a moment.
Typical wizard. Using magic just to admire his own beard.
A gentleman's only as dashing as his least groomed locus. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Butterflies.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3.
I love that if
hair
you
loss
play as a
and blood
Githyanki,
leaking
you
from
can
all
play as a
orifices.
regular Githyanki.
Need to go on?
Straight, thinking, straightforward, all that stuff. You can also play as an absolute idiot. I'm good.
My point is this: our orifices remain blissfully
Like, you can
unblooded, our heads
be the
remain
world's
clear, and
worst
our blood
Githyanki, and
temperature
Lae'zel will
normal.
kind of call you out on it. She'll be
Any
like,
expert
you
will
are a
agree this
Githyanki,
is
you should know this.
Abnormal.
Yep. Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that.
Yeah.
The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on.
I've seen some people complain
should get
about
some rest.
how much people hark on the first bit of this, about having to
Pave my
get rid of
path
the
with
tadpole.
corpses. Build my castle with bones.
When you don't have to worry about the tadpole at all. But I honestly, I kind of disagree with that. It wouldn't make much sense to me. I am going to change my outfit because I thought I liked it. I don't. Oh, I like this outfit less. Oh, I got to put some clothes on. Pants. Is that my pants? Or is that... Did I just steal Lae'zel's? I just stole Lae'zel's pants. Alright. Let me give Lae'zel her pants back. Lae'zel... Oh, take your pants back, Lae'zel. I'm sorry, I stole your pants.
Can't give up now.
Whatever.
We meet again, as predicted.
Maybe.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Love you. Okay.
Correct.
Can I explain more?
No.
Love you, Withers. What kind of services?
Mending of the threads between life and death.
If you lose
Should
your body
thou or
permanently.
any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Cost. Look very ugly. I am not insulting Withers right now.
A matter of coin.
Okay. Can you help me change my class? Leave. Alright, we're gonna have Shadow Art come over and change her class really quickly. And then, Astarion and Lae'zel should be able to change their class.
Ah, I shall be here
Yeah, I know.
in my camp.
Change my class.
As thou
Joy. Alright, let's go. Death Donate, baby! Right. Couple of these, couple of these. Baby, don't fear the Reaper. You can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the Reaper. You'll be able to fly. Don't fear the Reaper. I'm ready for this. Because we're gonna have the most emo group ever. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. We're gonna take out resistance. I really don't care about that. You can take this one, that's fine. Alright. And we're chill with that. Confirm. Alright. Let's level up a little bit. How dope do I look? Alright, what do I get here? Eyes of the Dark. Just the darkness spell? Eyes of the Dark. Can I see in this? Or no? Also, why do I get 2 of these? Or is that just one? Alright, so it just gives me the darkness spell, free of charge, enlarge reduce, enhance ability, detect thoughts, dark vision, crown of madness, cloud of daggers, invisibility, see invisibility, scorching ray. Let's Shadow Blade. Weave when you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you make the attack with advantage. Shadow Blade can be unequipped and equipped again, but must remain on the spellcaster's person. Okay, I kinda like that. It makes more sense for Gale than it does for me. But I have another spell that makes more sense for Gale than it does for me. I'm getting it anyways. I will not be heightened disadvantage on the first quicken spell. Okay, let's go with that. Life's good. And let me try something before I go to bed. Can I see? Oh, it's just gonna go through all of them for me. That works. Okay. So, level 2, turn undead, and also, when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can use your channel divinity to deal extra necrotic damage. Okay, that works. Wonder how much extra. It's not exactly telling me, but such is life. Alright, continue. Alright, level up, 3rd. Makes sense. Spells, blindness, and ray of enfeeblement. Prepare spells. Prayer of healing, spiritual weapon, calm emotions, lesser restoration, warding bond, protection from poison, healing, silence. I'm gonna go with that one. That works for me. Alright. Lae'zel. That's my guess. No, Gale, I was wrong. Okay, that works. Alright. Okay. Does it make sense for him to have this spell? Yes. Am I going to give it to him? No. I will not explain. Dark vision, knock, gust of wind, flaming sphere, arcane lock. Arcane lock is absolutely useless in Baldur's Gate 3. And it makes sense why they have it, but it is absolutely useless. I suppose it can be used for crowd control if you want to lockpick something or kill somebody that you don't want anybody walking in on you for, but other than that, it has 0 uses. Magic weapon. I'll get a magic weapon soon enough. We're gonna go with Scorching Ray, and we're gonna go with magic weapon, because of course we are. Continuing. Okay. Lae'zel, and then I'm gonna have to get Astarion in the party in order to bring him up. Choosing stuff with Battlemaster. No! We're gonna be an Arcane Archer. Alright. Getting to cantrip. We're gonna give her the True Strike cantrip. Banishment Arrow. Use Abjuration Magic to potentially banish your target to the Feywild. For 2 turns? Okay. That's not bad. Use enchantment magic to deal an additional 2 through 12 second damage. The target must succeed on a saving throw or become charmed. On miss, does not consume arcane arrow. Oh, okay, that's nice. Bursting arrow. Use evocation magic to make your arrow explode on impact and deal an additional to targets within 3 meters. Enfeebling arrow. Use necromantic magic to deal an additional 2 through 12 necrotic damage. Target must succeed on a saving throw or become feeble. Grappling arrow. Deal an additional 2 through 12 poison damage. Affected entities' movement speed is reduced by 3 meters, and it will take. Oh! Takes additional damage. Its movement is reduced, and it takes damage whenever it moves, too. I'm getting that one. Seeking arrow. Use divination magic to make your arrow seek a target. The arrow deals an additional 1 through 6 and possibly applies Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire for everybody or Fairy Fire for just me? For 2 turns. Because that could be fairly good if it applies it for everybody. Shadow Arrow. Blinded for 2 turns. Piercing Arrow. Use transportation magic to attack all those within a line of shot. Each target must succeed in a saving throw or be dealt an additional 1 through 6 piercing damage. That's pretty good. But that has a range of 10 meters. That has such a small range, and they have to be straight in a row of me. I don't see that as being all that fantastic, actually. Let's do Beguiling, Banishing, and Grasping. Wait though. Her spell DC is... It's going off of her charisma? Spells. What is her base DC is 8 plus her 2 burn proficiency. I don't think. Oh, yeah, that's right. Her spell DC is horrible. She's got a 10. So I might take off this because so many things make themselves not, but it could be good against the goblins, just as crowd control. I'm gonna take it. I'm probably gonna be angry that I take it later on, but I'm doing it anyways. No, it will not be nice to me. Oh, Withers wants to chat.
Not this one, nor this one. And this one less worthy still.
Hello.
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling.
And you speak a lot.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to... Most willingly, forsooth. Their passion... Very well.
Alright. Let's talk to Lae'zel, and then I'm gonna ask Lae'zel to leave, and then I'm gonna recruit Astarion, because...
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Lae'zel, leave.
Chatter already.
Yeah. Wait for me, champ. I do.
You believe you can survive without, as you say. Speak. I expect I am your first.
Yep.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes.
Diminutive? Okay. I am scaled. Better be scaled than noseless and covered in spots.
Better is an opinion. I much prefer Githyanki aesthetic to undersized worm. No matter. I don't intend to keep my eyes trained on you for longer than necessary.
Damn. She does not like me right now, to be fair.
Ceramorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Maybe. Wait, possibly.
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
Wow, she
More to
really
the
doesn't like
point,
me.
I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Damn.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
That works. Hello.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. It's unexpected, but we shan't complain. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions.
Totally not a
Knives,
vampire over
poison,
here.
Strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
What if there's a dark urges? Don't make me choose. Too many good options.
Well, That's a little dramatic, don't you think? Come on, humor me. If you had to choose.
Lame. Let me see if there's anything else I can say there. Probably gonna turn off this in a few minutes. How long have I been streaming for? Another 2 hours. That's not bad. I mean, the fact that I had absolutely 0 people is a little meh, but such is life. Prefer not to die. A knife. Try it and I'll spill your guts. Not sure. How would you like to go? A knife!
A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously.
And how should I kill you?
Oh, my dear. I'd like to see you try. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Alright. Got to ask you to join.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you.
Huh?
I like it. Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Don't call me that.
Lead on.
I know I've walked up to you and talked to you shirtless, but don't be weird. Let's give him, I think it's the swashbuckler class? Could be wrong. Nope. Swashbuckler. You live and breathe the art of the blade, excelling in single combat thanks to your quick feet and wits. Fancy footwork. If you make a melee attack against the target can't make opportunity against attacks against you for the rest of the turn. That's not bad. And rakish audacity. You have a +2 to initiative rolls. This scales with your rogue level. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. You no longer need advantage to trigger sneak attack as long as you are within 1.5 meters of the target and don't have to. That's good. That's really good, actually. I mean, considering all Thief is that you fall well. And I suppose you can do 3 points of damage, but still. That's nice. That's nice. Let's give what's-his-face better armor. Bye! Actually, no, it's the same thing. The other one used to give him disadvantage. I suppose this stuff doesn't. So he can keep that for now. Shadowheart, you got anything to say? And then I think I might
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped but didn't.
Fair.
Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected.
Ah, who's to say
the
we
voice
are
on the ship
infected?
told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
This line of dialogue, of course, is left over from early access, back when he used to talk to you a little bit more. Anything is possible. Sounds like it has plans for us.
Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer.
Yep, yep, yep.
Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
I will, Shadowheart. Thank you a lot. Glad you said that. Ah, I'm going to bed.